hip-hop.
But let's talk first. Let's talk Evolution. That's the title of this video, so let's talk about Evolution. This PLE there's good things and bad things with this PLE, I think. So let's start with the good part of it. No, let's start with the bad. I'll take it back. Let's start with the bad. A lot of folks are excited about the Evolution PLE. The problem with Evolution is that I feel like it could be used as an excuse to keep the women off the big show. By big show, I mean SummerSlam. It could be taken as okay, here, damn. Y'all want the main event? Y'all want the women to main event a show? Here it is. Here's Evolution. Here's your main event. I don't love that idea because I feel like sometimes it can feel like you're passing it off to Evolution instead of having the women be a big part of SummerSlam or some other PLE or maybe main eventing a SummerSlam. I feel like the Evolution PLE can be used as okay, here you go, damn. Here's your main event of PLE. Here's your big spot. Take this show and move on with your business. I don't like the idea. I think the women should have half of the matches on the big PLEs. I don't think an Evolution is required. It should not be required. Now the problem is, well, not the problem. The thing about Evolution, even though that's how I feel, the talent want the show. The talent themselves want it. I can't look them in the eye and say, sorry, Bailey, sorry, Tussy Green. No, you want to have the Evolution PLE, but I think it'd be better to not have it and let them just be more featured on the big shows. I can't tell them that. I can't in good conscience look at them and say, no Evolution for you women who want it badly. Because I think it's not right, because I think they're going to push you guys off to that show and don't let you have the big spots. That's not right. So I got to look at it in a positive note or a positive angle and say, you know what? Women want this show. It should be the biggest show in the history of women's wrestling in America. Of course, it should be. With the talent they have, it should be no excuse. So you know what? Let's embrace Evolution. Let's not look at it as a negative. Let's look at it as a positive and hope that the powers that be are doing the right thing about the PLE and actually give a damn. Not just saying, okay, here, damn, ladies. Here's your big show. Now leave us alone so the men can main event SummerSlam going forward, okay? Because apparently, according to reports, this PLE is scheduled for the summer. How close is that to SummerSlam? Before? Is it after? I don't know. But yeah, so that's my thoughts. Those are my overall first initial thoughts to Evolution. What say you? Am I off base? Ronda should be in it. Why? Why? Ronda said they don't need her. Remember what you said? Recently, Ronda said that they don't need her for Evolution. And quite frankly, I agree. She's not required. So why are you trying to put Ronda Rousey into it? I believe it was this interview right here, actually. I won't play the audio because I don't have my audio set up right now for some reason. This interview right here on Ring the Bell. She said they don't need her. And she's right. They don't need her for Evolution. They can have a show without Ronda Rousey. Crying out loud. In fact, I think it'd be disrespectful and nonsensical to bring her in at this point. They don't need her. Look at the talent they have in NXT. Look at the talent they have in the main roster. Why the hell are you leaning on Ronda Rousey for what? Keep Ronda Rousey off the show. She's not increasing sales. She's not going to increase ratings at this point. You have a deep stack roster. Don't need Ronda Rousey. But they tried to use Ronda Rousey. Vince did. They tried to dangle the Evolution Part 2 in front of Ronda Rousey to keep her around. It's like, now I'm out of here. And that's fine. She's right. She's not required. They don't need her on the show. Okay? They don't need her on the show. So you're wrong. David, you are wrong. Gail Kim. You sign Gail Kim. You bring her into Evolution, PLE. She will open up the show. Cut the promo. Say, welcome to Evolution Part 2. Talk about the history of WWE and women's wrestling. And you open it up with Gail Kim. That'd be a very smart way to handle it. Okay, I'm fantasy booking this at this point. I'm fantasy booking Evolution 2. Okay, you open up with Gail Kim. Now, some people online have been talking about this Bianca versus Rhea at Evolution. But this is the match that I would want to main event a SummerSlam. That's the thing. I don't want Evolution to be a place where they say, okay, here, damn, women, this is where you go. All right, this is where you guys want to main event. No, I think Bianca Rhea Ripley can main event a SummerSlam. So if you have Evolution in the summer, would you have that match there, or would you wait for SummerSlam? I would prefer Rhea Bianca for SummerSlam, but I agree it's possible. If not, Bianca Rhea, you could do Bianca Naomi. So these are the two popular ones right now online I'm seeing. They want Bianca Rhea and Io Stephanie. That's what I'm seeing. First of all, let's be realistic. I don't see Io Stephanie happening. That's your little fantasy booking nonsense. There's no point of pulling up an NXT talent to face Io Sky. In fact, the person who is most likely to face Stephanie is somebody the folks they don't want to see. And that's Tessa Blanchard. Tessa will be champion by then, for sure. So if anything, Tessa Blanchard will be facing Stephanie. Okay, is that what you want? Because I'm telling you, I don't see them elevating Stephanie to Io. It'd be Stephanie against someone else. Whether it be I think she'd be on the card, but it'd be Zarya, it may be Soruka, it could be a Julia. But Stephanie, Io, I don't see that. So see, but this is what the IWC wants. Now remember, the IWC was desperately wanted Charlotte Flair, Tiffany. Oh, we want Charlotte Flair, Tiffany. Come on, that's a big match. Come on, do it. Let's do it. Now you're getting it. Now people are complaining. Okay, so the IWC is sometimes just wrong. But this is what the folks want. I think both of them are not happening. No Io Stephanie, that's random. It comes out of nowhere. I think it'll be story driven. So what you could get, let me see if I can pull this up. Let me see if I can do some magic here. Bianca, Naomi for Evolution. That's more possible because it's more in a storyline and it makes more sense. Not your random Stephanie Io. But Bianca, Naomi is a legitimate match for the show, I think. It makes sense. Naomi has a problem with Bianca. Bianca will be probably coming off a loss at Mania. She'll be coming off a loss. So they can do Bianca and Naomi in the summertime leading up to SummerSlam. I don't know, but that's possible. Makes sense to me. So that's that one. Okay. How about this one that people are talking about? I want all Hoopers. By Hooper, I mean good wrestlers. Okay. I saw this online and it's very, very possible. Charlotte, Brie Bella. This is your typical Evolution match. You bring in someone like Charlotte Flair who'll be champion by then, and you have a Brie Bella type legend come back, have a match. This screams Evolution. This is not what I want. This is not what I want. I want current Hoopers that can go in the ring. But it totally screams Evolution match. Am I wrong? Like, this is something they could do. I don't love it. I don't love it. But unfortunately, I can see this match happening 100%. 100% I can see it happening. Yeah, Brie Bella, Charlotte Flair sounds like something they would do. Brie Bella, Chelsea Green sounds also viable. Sounds realistic. But if I'm booking it, which this is my stream, so I can do what I want. If I'm booking this shit, I'm doing, look at that one. Charlotte Jordan Grace. Now that is a Hooper versus Hooper big time match for Evolution. Give me stuff like that. See where I'm going? Leave the old timers at home. I don't want to see any legends. Sorry, Lita. Sorry, Trish. Brie Bella, I'm sorry. You can come back, but you can take a break. I want the Hoopers. Give me Charlotte Jordan Grace. Give me Bianca Naomi. Give me stuff like that. Interesting, current, relevant, story driven. That will be a banger. Okay?
Kip up!